Bayern Munich don't want to win their next game, I think by December it's gone.
He's under pressure, right?
He's under pressure. 2 games across the competition and not getting wins since March 2015.
Yeah,
right?
but it's far from a crisis, though. Let's not get too dramatic
but
about.
Not part of the crisis, you must say, because my observation, you see, Ancelotti at Real Madrid, he likes to give young players the chance, you know, to come prove themselves. But I think there's some players that needs to prove themselves before they make it to the squad. For example, Joshua Kimmich. If you look at Bayern Munich, the way they've lost so many matches, maybe by lone goal, 2-1, 3-1, Joshua Kimmich is the weak link in that team for me. We saw him at the Euros. Yes, it was fantastic, but as far as I'm concerned, Joshua Kimmich still needs to remain on the bench. He's the weak link in that squad.
Okay.
Well, he's a fantastic. You look at the Bundesliga right now. Look at who is topping the table. Leipzig, as far as I'm concerned. You look at Hoffenheim, Freiburg. These are teams you see Bayern Munich defeat 6-7 goals in time past. But I mean, it's not the same at this point in time. So you must understand that the Bundesliga is already living up to expectation. There is pressure on every team in that league, so you need to use your best legs.
Okay, maybe that's what he needs to do. Now let's talk about Jose Mourinho and of course Zlatan Ibrahimovic. News came out yesterday when they said, okay, Ibrahimovic might just have an extra year. You know, listen to Jose Mourinho, so Ibrahimovic reacting to that. He says he shines all the time, but if they want him to shine more, he'll definitely want to shine more.
A 1+1 year in the club. We are happy with him. We are going to execute the option of a second season. So in 2 years' time, he can do what he wants because he's free. But I think in the next 1.5 years, he's going to do not just what we want, what he wants to. Because he's happy, he's committed, he's loving his life as a football player at Man United, and this is a great, probably the last big challenge of his wonderful career. So I think it's perfect for him to be here. 18 months more, and then he owns his decision of his future. We need 4 points to qualify. It doesn't matter what happened in the matches where we are not involved. 4 points is a victory and a draw. There is no space for a defeat. We have only 2 options. And the third option, defeat, we are out. So yes, we are going to approach that game knowing that it's a knockout game for us. We lose, we are out. So we cannot lose.
For the moment, we haven't had any discussions. I mean, I have a contract that it says 1+1. So, I mean, I feel good. I feel fresh. I feel in shape, and physically, I mean, if I feel like now, probably it will be a second year. So, I want to be realistic with myself, and if I'm here, I want to be able to perform like I can do, and not to waste time. But like it is now, probably yes, but any discussions we haven't had. I shine 24 hours, so depends how you want me to shine. I mean, I've been in the game for 20 years and I'm getting older, yes, but the older I get, the better I get, I feel. So, but I'm shining in one way or in another way, so. But if you want me to shine even more, I will try to do it for you.
That's Zlatan for you.
Zlatan being Zlatan.
Yeah,
no surprises at all. But let's talk about Zlatan. I mean, his performance this year. 6 goals in the Premier League, 1 goal in the UEFA Europa League. Do you think he's earned, you know, that 1-year contract extension, according to what Jose Mourinho is saying?
Well, we've seen defenders play to the age of 35. We've seen midfielders play to the age of 32. It's difficult for you to see a striker play to the age of 35, so it shows that he's an exceptional player.
Yes.
We saw him declining. I think he started declining
you're forgetting
at the Euros.
some guys in Italian Serie A.
Striker.
Well, I don't think for Zlatan has had a decent performance so far. Don't forget, coming in from the French league to the English Premier League that has been declared as the best in the world. It will be difficult for you to adapt, but we expect more from Zlatan because, as I said earlier, he's an exceptional player. Right. So giving him a 1-year contract extension is just enough time for him to prove his worth at Manchester United.
And you know, when you sign a player of Zlatan's caliber, you're not just signing a footballer, you're signing prestige, you're signing charisma.
Yes.
Just look at the way he's talking. I mean, merchandising will go a long way for you. At 35, Cecilia Tayo is still threatening. When he's on the ball, you know, defenders are shaky. You know, that shows his energy is crazy, his hunger.
Super fit.
You know, so
He takes care of himself.
And listen, if you want me to shine 24 hours, I can do that for you. I'm 35.
Incredible stuff. And by the way, what we're watching now is at the award where he was actually named the Swedish Player of the Year for a 10th time in a row. Ridiculous. Incredible player. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is, I mean, Cecilia, what more can we say about Zlatan?
You know, he's a cool guy, especially when he talks. And I actually love the way he carries himself. When they ask him the question, I mean, you're not scoring more goals, you're not shining in every game. He said, I shine 24 hours. But if you want me to shine more, I'll shine more. So for him, he's not disappointed that he hasn't been scoring. He has been, when he came in, he scored like 5 in a row in every game. But right now,
there was a drought somewhere,
but he doesn't see it like that. He feels he's actually contributing. When he's not scoring, he's also contributing to the team.
But Zlatan winning the best player in Sweden 10 times in a row, I think it's a testament that the Swedish Football Association are not doing enough, you know, to bring in more stuff. Zlatan, no.
Class is permanent.
Class is permanent.
Yes.
Zlatan
You're good.
Over the year, I think Zlatan has not given us that top-notch performance we saw at AC Milan and the first 2 seasons at Paris.
Okay, you know what? We'll go on a break now. We'll come back. I mean, Zlatan argument to continue, but also look at the papers. Stay with us. Welcome back. We'll take a look at the papers now. I have the Sporting Sun with me, and I'm starting with this one. It says, Barcelona tracks Iheanacho. I'm interested in that one. Yeah. What do you think, Austin?
I think these are all speculations.
No, I'll just say, please, don't distract this guy. let him just play the football he's playing now. Because also on the front page of the Complete Sports, the NHL and Barca radar. La Liga Giants keep tabs on City youngster. Please, we know Barca does not want Iheanacho.
How do you know?
No, we know that.
How do you know?
Where is he going to play? Where is he going to play? We still want him to have playing time at City. I don't take him to Barca.
Okay, so from Iheanacho now, let's go to Sporting Life, where perhaps you've seen what has gone wrong, what has happened with Victor Moses and Omero eyes return to Chelsea. I mean,
there you go. That might just be the.
Can that happen? I mean, do you see Omero actually getting to play for Chelsea? You know, he's been on loan forever now, just like Victor Moses was.
I don't think Kenneth will come into the first team of the Chelsea squad, because I mean, look at Victor Moses when he was at Liverpool. Did show some flash of brilliance that gave us hope that yes, if he comes back to Chelsea, he might just have a decent performance and make it to the squad. But Kenneth, he moved over to Middlesbrough fumbled at that point, didn't get enough time to even start for them. Is that casting passer at this point in time still not impressing with football fans? So what gives you the assurance that it would make it at Chelsea? I don't see that.
He will improve on his game. He will improve on his
Not
game,
even
so it will happen.
a coach like
even with the Super Eagles, they've had some loopholes there, so I don't see Kenneth coming back.
Okay, let's move on now from Kenneth Amora. Still on Sporting Live. Okay, this one is a very interesting one. It's been in the news since yesterday. Jordan Ibe ready to join the Super Eagles of Nigeria.
Well, the likes of Jordan Ibe, Benny Kafobe, Tammy Abraham, I don't think they played as much as John Fashion did during his days. And yet had just 3 times, I think he had just 3 games with the Three Lions, and these were not competitive games. So for me, as far as I'm concerned, I think they've gotten a good advisor who has advised them, see, come to the Super Eagles, you would get enough playing time. And look at the Super Eagles at this point in time, 23, 22, 21, 19. These are youngsters. These are the future of the Super Eagles. So bringing in Jordan Ibe, Benny Kafobe, if he switch allegiance, I think it will be fantastic for the Super Eagles. But making it to the Three Lions, I don't see that.
Making Nigeria feel that without him we cannot play football. This country, I keep saying it, is too blessed, guys, for us to be chasing just one player. You might have the quality, but it's good that he's beginning to have a rethink. But when he was at Liverpool, he thought he was playing the best football of his career and all that. So if Nigeria comes down, they should go away. So now he's looking at it like, Alex Iwobi is doing so well. Everybody's talking about him. He made the right decision to play for Nigeria. We're not begging Jordan Ibe. If he's not up to it, it cannot be.
Okay, where is he playing now? Bournemouth. Why did Liverpool have to loan him? He was very good.
That's right.
Okay, so at the time he was needed, he didn't come.
Cecilia, Austin, and there's nothing wrong with having second thoughts.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, I'll go back to Sporting Sun. Let me take this last story coming from Sporting Sun here, where you have an unpaid bonus. Falconets refused to vacate hotel. Reports reaching us that they were actually begging them to leave, take your transport fare and go as usual, but the girls are staying put there. Details is on page 5 of Sporting Sun. Not a good story.
No, not at all.
If they're being bonuses, NFF, come on, just look for money.
I know.
This is so difficult.
What happened? When you're not winning, it's difficult.
Really? But they won their last 2 games.
But it's okay. They didn't make it to the next.
Really? Austin. Okay, you know what? I know who to tell you to. I'm going to tell you to some girls that honestly going to do it. Come on, these girls, girls need a whole lot of stuff. I'm a girl. I know what I'm talking about. A whole lot of stuff that you guys just don't understand. So if they don't have the money, how can they even survive?
I know.
Yeah, that's a shame, really. One more on Sporting Live before we go. This is a very not good news for Real Madrid fans at all. I mean, because they're saying Gareth Bale has been ruled out of the El Clasico.
Nice one, tough again.
Against Sporting Lisbon. Cecilia, what are you on about?
Oh, it's going to be tougher.
What's nice about that?
It's going to be tougher.
It's about that. Yeah, that's a big shame because it's been in
Cristiano Ronaldo will have a chance to shine.
That's right. No, but when you have Gareth Bale, then you consolidate on that.
Well, what this means is that they'll have to change their formation against Barca.
Exactly. So Barcelona will not know what to do. So it's going to be tougher. Well, thank you guys for coming on the program.
Thanks for having me. I wish Feyenoord all the best because I see United crashing out of the Europa League tonight.
Wow.
Okay. I won't be here tomorrow morning. Thank you so much for being part of the program. I'm Cecilia.
Many thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm Taya Salah.
Let's do this again tomorrow. I'm Austin Okonakwan. Bye for now.